Part 2. When Anita whispered those 5 words, they lied about everything. I knew whatever had happened to her was far worse than anybody imagined. Her hands were trembling. Her eyes were red from crying. For a few seconds, she couldn't even speak. Then she finally told me what happened. According to Anita, the birthday party never existed. The people she met online had spent weeks building her trust. They showed her pictures of luxury lifestyles, expensive cars, beautiful houses, exclusive parties. Everything looked real. Everything looked perfect. But it was all a trap. The night she entered the black SUV, they didn't take her to any birthday party. Instead, they drove her to a secluded house on the outskirts of the city. At first, Anita thought it was part of the surprise. But the longer they drove, the more uncomfortable she became. When she asked questions, nobody answered. When she asked where they were going, they laughed and changed the subject. That was when fear started creeping into her mind. Eventually, the SUV stopped. The moment she stepped out, she realized something was terribly wrong. The house looked abandoned. The atmosphere felt strange. And the smiles she had seen online had completely disappeared. The people she thought were her friends suddenly became cold and aggressive. They demanded access to her phone, her social media accounts, her bank details, everything. Anita refused. That was when they stopped pretending. For 2 terrifying days, they pressured her, threatened her, and tried to force her into doing things she never imagined. Every warning her parents had given her, every warning her friends had given her, every warning she had laughed at, came rushing back into her mind. But now it was too late. Or so she thought. On the 3rd night, an argument broke out among the group. In the confusion, Anita saw an opportunity. She grabbed her phone and ran. She didn't stop. She didn't look back. She ran through dark streets, through the rain, past strangers, past shops, past everything, until she finally saw the lights of a police station. The moment she stepped inside, she broke down in tears. She was safe. But she would never be the same again. After the investigation, authorities discovered that several other young people had been approached by the same group online. Some had ignored the messages. Others had not been so lucky. As for Anita, she eventually returned home. But this time, she was different. Much different. She no longer laughed when people who cared about her offered advice. She no longer trusted strangers simply because they looked successful online. And she learned a lesson that she says changed her life forever. Moral lesson: not everyone who looks successful online is your friend. A few minutes of excitement can lead to years of regret. Listen to the people who genuinely care about you. Sometimes, the warnings you ignore today are the same warnings that could save your life tomorrow. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to follow for more powerful life lessons and African-inspired stories.